Are you still seeing my screen? Can you still see my screen? Okay. Then the next one is headset, earphone, and hand-free kit at a wheel. That means if you are receiving call while you are driving, you are using either headset, earphone, or hand-free at a wheel. It is an offense. Now, they don't want you to even make any call. They don't want you to call at all. They don't want it. So you have to be very careful. If you are doing it, they are telling you that you are not being careful enough. You are not, because any 1 minute you have lost your concentration like that. So they want you to be very careful. I have told you that it's only the one that is integrated into the car. That one is okay. It's only that one. Okay? It's only that one. That one too can distract also. So you have to be just precaution. Be careful. Okay? So let's continue. The next one is what? Lack of registration card. If your card does not have matriculation, that is card degrees. That's the registration card. Your card does not have matriculation. You can see that I didn't put the French word, but I just, because this one, no code de la route teacher they will be teaching you one by one like this. That's why I put it in English, because they are not going to ask you to list it. All you need is just to understand. That's why you see me that I only leave it in English. I didn't put them in French, because you'll be wondering why I'm not putting them in French. He said what? Can you have it written in French? I think you can just go and Google all the classes offenses. Yeah. I just want to explain so that you can be able to understand. Okay. So if your card does not have card degrees, it is an offense. So it's a 4th class offense. Take notes. So the next one is you are driving on over a continuous line. You are not using it to overtake, but you are driving over a continuous line. We all know what is a continuous line, Abby. We all know what is a continuous line. Hello. Exactly. So if you are driving on a continuous line, it is a 4th class offense. Okay, let's go. But if you just get a new car, you are going to have a document that's saying that you have requested for your car degrees. So that one you are covered. In that case, you don't have any issue with that. You are covered. Okay. No, this one is not right. Speeding less than 20. No, this one is not right. It is in the 3rd class offense. Please ignore this. I'm going to remove it. This is the 3rd class offense. Ignore speeding less than 20 km/h in the city. Ignore it is a third class offense. Then the next one, I'm going to remove it. The next one is dangerous. Where is it supposed to park, or where is it supposed to stop? On a virage, you park there unnecessarily. Where is it supposed to park? Or on a passage for peaton, you went there to park. All those ones, they are what? Fourth class offense. It is dangerous stop. It's a dangerous stop or dangerous parking. So you are not supposed. It's a bend, yes. Virage is a bend. So you just supposed to park there. So let's, if you are not, can I go on? I think it may, as I'm putting it, we are writing already. Are we going on? Can we go on? Okay. I thought you, as I'm going, you are going. You're not going. He said we. Yeah, listen. Okay, that's good. No problem. Can I bring it back to which one? But did I remove it before? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Can we continue? Are we through? Okay. As I said, fourth class offense is the most, how would I say it? It's the one that has a lot of offenses inside. So we have to continue checking it, and let's go. The next offense under fourth class is non-wearing of seat belt. This one is not talking to passenger. As a driver, you are not putting on your seat belt and you are driving. It is a fourth class offense. Okay. The next one is if the level of alcohol in your blood, the level of alcohol that you have in your blood, if your blood level, they check it, is more than what the law accepted, it's a fourth class offense. Okay. Of course, it goes to the blood also. Me, I've never drank it before, so, but according to Code de la Route, they make us to know that it goes to the blood. That is why they advise you to get telo test, to test it. That telo test, before 2017, it was compulsory that you should have it in your car. But since 2027, it is not obligatory. But if you know that you are the type that normally enjoy yourself drinking, that is why it is available to have that telo test, and You always checking yourself to avoid this embarrassment. They sell it in supermarkets. Yeah, they sell it in supermarkets. It's even cheap, maybe €2 something. It's not expensive. Yeah. Me, I don't know. No, I've never tested it. I don't even drink alcohol. So it's people that are drinking alcohol that will have tested a lot of things. I don't know, but yeah, we will still get there in the normal teaching, but this one is just we are talking about traffic offenses. But I will still tell us, if you are an old driver, the maximum that they will test in your blood must not be more than 0.5 gram per liter. If you are an experienced driver, but if you are a new driver, it must not be 0.25 gram per liter that you must be in your blood. And 0.25 per liter, it means that you don't supposed to drink alcohol at all as a new driver, because one cup of alcohol is 0.2. You said I should not to measure how to drink. Oh. I no feel laugh. Oh. Not to measure how to drink. Oh. You stop. So you have to be very careful. So let's continue. The next one is forget to mention change of address on your registration card. Okay, maybe you change your address. Okay, you forget to mention change of address. Maybe you have your car and you change where you are living. You change to another place. You need to go and make request of change of address so that they are going to mention it in your registration card degrees. That you are not living in number 1 again. No. Number 1 of Bagwalada. Now you are living in number 7 Ayeko Third Street. I don't know. I'm just mentioning non-protocol thing. I don't know anything I'm mentioning. I'm just mentioning. Okay. I think it's a site where they are registering the card degrees. I will get the site, but I don't know the site, but I will get the site. Okay, so it's very important. The next one is non-changing of ownership of your card degrees. Maybe the person that sold the car for you, the name of the person is still there, and you are the owner, or you sold it to someone and the person did not change the non-changing. That is what is also a court-class offense. That's why when you buy a car, they must put in for change of ownership, not less than 4 months that car you have bought that car, so that in that receipt that they gave you when you submitted it, it shows that you are the new owner, for you to change, because that's what the car degree is for. You are changing the ownership of the car. The next one is the misuse of full headlight. If they say full headlight, that means they are talking about for the routes. Where you're supposed to, you saw a car coming at your front and you did not switch to for the Quasmo. And you left it, you purposely left it, maybe it now cause accidents. That is misuse of for the route. So this full headlight, it means fold the root. Okay, parking on the what, on the highway, on the middle of the road without any reason is fourth class offense. Oh, sorry. Oh, how did I leave? I don't know. It has finished so that we can write. So let's start writing. The last one, I think, is still the main one. Not wearing helmet. Well, who is that one for? Well, not wearing helmet is for people that are driving motorcycle, and they don't wear helmets. It is a fourth class offense. Or sometimes maybe they are wearing helmets, but it is not an approved helmet. Maybe it's not the one that you're supposed to wear to drive their motor. So if you have that you're supposed to wear, it is a fourth class offense. So any question on all this one that we have listed, and let's start writing. So if you are watching me on YouTube and you are wondering what is she talking about, I'm talking about code de la route in English. So I'm teaching people that are living in France. So if you are living in France and you are struggling to pass your code de la route, I think I need to write it on top here so that at least people that are joining me can know, okay, that I am doing code de la route in English. Okay, so it is code de la route that I'm talking about. Okay, so you can decide to do what? To join my private class. I teach Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Like today, that is Saturday. Hello, Sam. Hello, Sam. Hello, how are you? So if you know that you are speaking English, and you are struggling to pass your code de la route. No, I'm not talking because I want you guys to finish writing. Yeah. Okay, so if you are interested, I do private class. So you are hearing my voice now. I'm teaching people that in my private class. Okay, I'm teaching them code de la route in English, explaining it to them one by one. That's what you are hearing me talking about. So if you are interested, all you need to do is just tell me I'm interested, okay, or send me an email. Go to my email or my bio and send me an email there as well. Okay, and also you can also reach out to me on TikTok. I am active on TikTok with the same name. You can reach out to me as well. Are we through? Can we continue? Hello? Can we continue? Nobody is answering me. Okay, so let's continue then. So the next, as I said, fourth class offense, there are plenty, very, very plenty. So the next one is deadline for submitting of your certificate insurance. Okay, if you don't, maybe you forget your insurance certificate, you didn't have it in your car, and you know that it is compulsory for you to have it in your car, but maybe just a mistake, you left it at home. Okay, just a mistake, you left it at home. So when police control you, they will give you deadline to submit it, which is just 5 days, to come and show them that this is my certificate, insurance. So this, or you forget, or you don't have your driver license also with you. You have 5 days to go and present it at the police station as well. 5 days. So you can see that in your question. Just take note. It's 5 days. So if after that 5 days you didn't present it for submission, it becomes an offense, 4th class offense. Okay. The next one is acceleration of the pace of the vehicle about to be overtaken. I will explain to you what it means. You are driving on the, let's say you are driving on auto routes or route access réglementé, which the speed, normal speed, let's say the speed limit is 90 km/h. And a car want to overtake you. You just supposed to start increasing your speed again so that car will not overtake you. Be going at your speed. Don't change the speed. Maybe you are already at, maybe you are at 90 and the person still want to overtake you. Maybe the person is driving above and you don't know. For submission. Yeah, exactly. Yes, for submission. Yes, thank you. Okay. And you don't know. You know that somebody wants to overtake you, and you now increase your speed. It is a 1st class offense. It's a 1st class offense. So is it clear? Do you understand that? So be careful. Is Steven okay? Non-compliance with safety distance. Non-compliance with safety distance. Who can tell me the safety distance? 70 meters. And if it is auto route, who can tell me? Auto route. What do you so? How will you know that you are keeping a safety distance, a distance of security on the auto route? How will you know? That is at stop. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. You must be able to see. You must be able to see the 2 white line that separate the line. They call it ligne de reverie. Always now, the side line that's the limit that separates normal road from the road that you cannot drive. That white line. That 2 white line only applies to auto routes. But others, you must keep at least distance 2 seconds. Okay, so it depends on your speed. Which, when we get back to calculation, I'm going to teach us how to identify the speed, the meters that you are going to keep. Because we are not talking about that today. So let's continue. Driving on the opposite direction. Driving on the opposite direction. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's say we know the way that drivers in Nigeria do, where they will pass in one way because hold up, there your way. You won't go past another way. You won't pass the other way. So we are driving at the opposite direction. Here in France is an offense. You are not supposed to. So in France here, it is an offense. Then the next one, driving on the bande d'arrêt d'urgence. That is what they call emergency stop. That is what I call emergency stop stripe. It is bande d'arrêt d'urgence. If you are where you didn't supposed to drive, you didn't supposed to. We all know that bound direct address is not where you're supposed to go and be driving. So it's a fourth class offense. Driving in the prohibited direction. Do you know the meaning of that? When you're driving on Sons Unique, okay, you are driving on Sons Unique, you enter Sons Unique because you don't know the rules of Code de la Route. You are not driving on Sons Unique. It is a fourth class offense. Sans interdit. Rule that they said this is one way, you are driving there. Okay, driving on a bus lane, it's an offense also, especially or lane that is reserved for other users of the road. Lane that is not for you. Bicycle, bus, taxi, that is reserved for other users of the road. You as a vehicle driver, you are driving there. It is an offense. Fourth class offense for that matter. Sorry. Let's write. I'm bringing it back. And please always let me know once you are through, please, because you guys are not talking. Please. Yeah. Bound direct urgence. Do you know what is bound direct urgence? That sign that that is like a hunchback on the auto route or route access reglementé, where you can park in case your car has problem or your car is on pan. You don't know that road. Yes. You know you cannot drive on that place now. Maybe there is, let's say there is an hold up. You now decided to take that place and want to go and enter in the front. So you're not supposed to drive there. Once you drive there, it is an offense. Any other question? Can we go on? I'm praying to God that we should finish this tonight. So nobody is talking. I think this is the last lane or the non-compliant with the priority of a priority vehicle. Do you know that maybe there is an ambulance that is doing power that is they put on the gyrophare and they are driving, they are coming, you are hearing it, and you decide not to give them space. Now me get road, but you know that they are priority car now. You know that all police that is doing, you cannot even do that to police share because you know say now person self, police self no put on gyrophare. People want to give them way. They don't even put on gyrophare. People still want to give them way because they are just police. let alone they now put on so non-compliance with that, not giving priority vehicle a priority, is a fourth class offense. Then non-compliant with céder le passage. We all know what is céder le passage. It is a fourth class offense. Okay. And there's doing papun. You have to find a way to move away from them. They do red lights doesn't stop them. You must find a way to shift away from that place. When you saw that red light, you drive, you go to the side. You leave, you create a space for them. You must create a space for them. So what was the answer? and you find a way. You must just find a way. Yes, you must. But they know that one is a special circumstances. Thank you. And then, even if, let's say, you cross that red light, police will never stop you for that, because they know it is an exceptional case. They know it is an, yes, thank you so much, Sister Fatima. It is an exceptional cases. So they know that under normal circumstances you will not do that. Just, you don't know what they are carrying, whether they are carrying a person we won't buy now. Or so wait, let her finish. Let's go, continue. They said no. Because of the red light. That is what Sister Fatima is saying, that them too will wait because they know there is nowhere for you to park. They might not be talking about that one that is at a red light. It might just be on the normal road. Yeah. So now everybody will have learned something, that if it is a red light, you don't need to pass it, because of the example that our sister just gave us now. Okay? So that's why I'm always advising, let's do more series, because it is inside series that we can get a lot of things. So let's continue. The next one, he said, restriction of the use of a driving license. If they have restricted you from driving, and you are now driving, it is what is an offense. Maybe the person has already committed an offense and they have restricted you from driving. So you're not supposed to drive. If you drive, it's an offense. Parking on a road, on the roadway at night, or in the fog, that is a foggy area, where at night you park on the roadway where it is supposed to park in the night, it is an offense. Why do they put in foggy? That is a place that is not too, that the people cannot see. You know, there is a cloud. The road is cloudy in the afternoon already. They can't see well. You now park. Which kind parking be that one? Is an offense. This restriction of the use of the driving license also, let's assume that you're driving. I want to give us another example of that again. Let's assume your driving license has expired. Who can tell me the validity of a driving license? Because that is how we are learning a lot. Who can tell me the validity of a driving license? The duration, yeah. Exactly. It's 15 years. Your driver license is valid for 15 years. You have to go and renew now. Every 15 years, you'll be renewing it. Mr. He said what? But you always know that anything you apply for in this France, you always get recipe, you know. That will be valid pending on the time that it's not our country. Benis, you are saying something. You forgot. Holy Spirit, reminder. I think I've mentioned the plate license already. The absence of it, I've mentioned it already before. Why did I repeat it? I think I repeated it because not absent now. If your plate license, the number is not, I think that's what I didn't write it very well. If your plate number, maybe some number has started crashing, it's not so well, they cannot see, maybe they can't see 8 is like a 0 or 0 is like 8. The alphabet is not too clear. It is an offense. So I think that is what happens to Barista that was telling us what happens to her husband. Okay. So it's an offense. So you shouldn't be driving that type of car. So that means you have to take that car to where they are selling, to where you can get a new plate number and change it. You have to change your plate number. You don't know, you just go to the site of ANTS and then renew it. I'm editing a video now because I'm editing a video. I've recorded that video since I got my driver license and I've not posted it. So somebody called me yesterday that one of our friends just passed a driving examination, so she wants to know how to apply for it. And I remember that I do a screen when I was applying for my own. I record it then. So I'm editing it. So I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel for anybody that wants to. When you pass your driving license, you are looking for a way to apply for a driving license. So I'm going to post the video maybe lately Monday or Tuesday. I will soon finish the editing. No editing no easy. So I did too because I have two YouTube channels before. So, but one is not about Code de la Route. One is about Code de la Route. Okay, so the next, let's continue. If you make a U-turn or you are reversing on the auto route, it's an offense, fourth class offense. So all this one that I mentioned today, those are the offenses that they are under fourth class offenses. There are plenty. So they are long, exactly, yeah. So are we through writing? Let me know. I think I'm feeling it. Okay, so now we go to how much we are going to pay. You don't need to know now. You are bigger than that. You can't commit it. No, after we finish, I'll go back so that you can screenshot it, sir. Yeah, you are bigger than that. You can't commit any offense. You are not a criminal, sir. I'll go back to it so that I can screenshot it, okay, sir? Yeah. So these are the fine. When you are being caught that committed any of all the offenses that I mentioned, is what is, if you can pay it immediately, it's 90 euro. Barrister, how much did they send home for daddy? You see? Okay, maybe the time to pay it is it has lapsed because he did not supposed to pay that 90 immediately and he didn't pay it immediately. So that's why they now add to it again for late payments. And if you didn't pay on time, the maximum is going to be 750. Yeah. Yes, you said so. You said, since he said we don't have choice. Now I help my daddy do, but it turned to another thing. So Imagine for this kind weather, 180 person just dash abi. I just make person pay for waiting in no shop. Imagine. Imagine now, people will say we don't patronize ourselves. Is that one not wickedness? People will not know. They will not say Africans, we don't patronize ourselves. So even if it is me, I'm in your situation, so I will not be going there, still be buying something. I want to also now. No, I want also. I want to day my lane. You day your lane, make I day my lane. Because how will somebody help you and then now you know it's your offense that your plate number is not good, and just maybe because maybe daddy did not know the rules, you see, it will not have drove that car for them, now be that vehicle for them. So let's go to 5th class offense. What is time? So that I can quickly, yes. So the 5th class offense is overspeeding over 50 km per hour. You know all those boys, if they're supposed to speed 90 km, they now had plus 50 km to it. That is because they believe that the road is free and they are being caught by automatic radar. You know, now in the night now, they will say it is in the night. It's not carries, so this one does not apply to carries. It's driver. And this one is not police that will cut you, it is automatic radar that will cut you. So it's 5th class offense. Then this one is deliberately breaching the safety obligation. You voluntarily breach a safety obligation. What you know, you voluntarily not wear seat belt, something that you know is compulsory to do, but you do it, you don't do it purposefully. I don't know how they are going to get it to, but I don't know how they are going to classify it. I said I don't know how they are going to classify it that it is voluntarily. Thank you. So so yeah. Okay. It's not normal. It's not normal. Because you are responsible for anybody that you have in your car. You as a driver, you are the driver. Even if it is President Macron that sat beside you. Maybe it's Nigerians that become police. Maybe it's Nigerians that become police. In Africa. Oh my God. Oh, you can't talk. I think it's in France. No responsible police for France go do that now. Thank you for asking that question. So now Africa. Viewing a video screen other than a GPS in your car while driving. From people that normally do it. They will be watching, they will put on TikTok. Be listening to people on TikTok while driving. If police catch you, 5th class offense. Or you are watching YouTube while you are driving. But they will force you have to turn it to himself now. Not that it will be in a screen. If they are talking about screen, they are talking about on the screen, on the normal screen. Or you are using radar detector in your car to know where there is a automatic detector. It's a sin. I say it's a sin. It's a sin. It has it. Yes, likewise. Yeah. If I go traffic on. If they saw that you are using it and they catch us, and they use them too, it's a crime, but we they use them. Now application no, so no be me do my application no, so but I don't know. And so driving traffic on a rubber, this places means that we know on the auto route there is this iron bar at the side of the where you can go and put people if there is an accident to create a safety place for them. That's what they call this in English. Okay, yes, barrier. If you now decided that maybe I don't know how you went to carry your car at that barrier place, at the back of that place, we are not driving there, where it's supposed to keep people safe, where it's for people to be there, you are now driving there. It's a traffic, is an offense. So let's write. I want us to, we are almost through so that we can round up. Let me go to YouTube. Let me go to you are what? I'm coming now. Let me finish. I cannot stand up here. Okay? Jarif. 1 minute. Let me get a picture of that. So that we can understand. I think that one needs a picture. That one needs a picture. Barrier the gal. Okay. Don't disturb me. Go and do it yourself. Your daddy has said you should go and sleep. That's why you'll be coming to come and disturb me. Let me wait 1 minute. Let me quickly show us this image here. I have to stop sharing my screen. I guess I have to. After this one, we are already in the 5th class. We just where to what to pay and then sorry, mistake again. I want to paste the picture there so that you can understand what they mean by that place. Sometimes, okay, let me quickly play it and then share my screen. Can we see my screen? Can you see my screen? Do you see this place that I'm putting my cursor? Yeah. Let's say it, people, yeah, this is what they call barrier de gal. Okay, that is the name that I'm showing us in English, which is this one. 1 minute. Is a very time is going. Sorry. Oh no, what happened now? This I don't want you to come to me now. Let me finish. Yeah, exactly. Third barrier. Yeah.
Il appuie en mettant sur ses pieds, sans mettre sur ses mains.
Okay, so this is it. This place here, it is what they call barrier de gal. That's the name in English. Okay, third the barrier. You are not supposed to drive here at all. This place here. if you decide that, it means that the place where it is not a normal road, let me put it in a simple English, a place that is not a normal road like this, something like this, it can be in different form. There can be something that they use to block, to demarcate a normal road from a place that is just like something like this. So they call this place here Barrière de Dégâts. Okay, you are not supposed to drive there as a driver. So if you drive there, it is a fourth class offense. Okay, and in this, maybe the person don't do kogogoro. If you are caught driving the all the fifth class offense, okay, all the fifth class offense, you have to be very 1,000. You have to be very careful. No, it's not 1,000. No, it's 5 months salary. And also you can they can remove points from 3 to 6 points. You can lose 6 to 3 points. Okay, you can lose 6 to 3 points. Okay, so let's write so that we can just, let me quickly, we have 2 more pictures for me to show you, and then we can call it a day. I have to go and do something very fast. It's already 10:30. We'll continue on Saturday here. Kim, please, can you share your review on the book, please? She bought the book, so she's going to, she has started using it. So she says she wants to share her opinion on the book. So let's go. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Who is asking how do we get the book? It's in the group. Class is in the group now. Yeah. Okay, guys on YouTube, thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.